Welcome to Yogea. This blood pressure routine is called Regulate and Sustain. Start sitting. Rub your hands actively into one another, generating heat and creating friction. As you rub your hands, notice the energy emanating from your palms. Then separate your palms and begin to tap your fingers together, connecting the tops of the fingers. Your wrists are relaxed, and so are your elbows. Breathing normally here, bring the hands together in prayer, and then from the tapping, inhale the energy. Bring it over the head, around your neck, through your throat, and down into your pelvis. One more time, inhale. Imagine you're washing your face, your head, your neck with this energy. The energy that you just created through your own internal awareness and through the outside life force that permeates through every cell of your body. Again, inhale, wash your face, sense your aura, exhale. Bring the hands back down into the pelvis. Again, inhale. As you exhale, bring the elbows to touch and then separate them. Begin to tap your neck. Then around the ears, your temples, into the forehead, through the crown of your head, right at the center of the fontanelle with your wrists relaxed. Then bring the fingers around your neck, head, and into your sternum and heart. Continue the tapping, and then slow it down. Bring your hands into prayer, pointing your thumbs up and fisting the other fingers. Open your chest, exhale, contract. Allow your thumbs to touch. As you inhale, point your thumbs through the center of your head into the eyebrows, pressing the thumbs right underneath the eyelids. And then take your arms back and around. Inhale, repeat. Open your chest, exhale, contract. Your fists meet, your thumbs point into the center of your eyebrows. Press the centers into your eyelids. Contract. As you inhale, bring the energy over the fontanelle. Exhale. Again, bend your fists. Point your thumbs up, inhale, arch your spine, exhale, contract. Fists together, thumbs together, look up, bend your elbows. Exhale. Thumbs pressing into the centers of your eyelids. Inhale, wash your aura. Exhale, release your hands. One more time, inhale through the nose. Your tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Exhale, thumbs pointing down into the third eye. Press the pressure points of your eyelids, activating the points for regulating the blood pressure. And then release the arms down. As you pull your ears, exhale, contract, and bring your elbows together. As you inhale, pull the ears. Exhale. Again, activating the pressure points around the ears, regulating the blood pressure. Exhale, elbows together. Inhale, arch your spine. Open your elbows, pull your ears. Exhale, elbows in. Inhale, expand, arch. Again, exhale, elbows in. Inhale, open. Press your fingers into your skull. Bring your chin to your chest. Block the sound by pressing the meaty part of your ear into the earlobe. As you inhale, lift your chin, chest, head. Contract, gaze down. Keep on exerting pressure into your skull with your fingers. As you inhale, lift your chin, chest, head. Exhale, contract, gaze down. Arch your spine. Bring your hands over your face. Notice the radiance again, bringing them into prayer at the center of your heart. Slowly transition into cat and cow. And then place the left fist on top of the right. Contract, and as you exhale, release, bringing the fists into your third eye, moving the spine into your arms, and then your hips back to your heels. Contract, lift, and then flatten the back, hips into the heels. Release the fists, sit on your heels, twist to the left, press your right hand into your left shoulder, gently lift the hips and twist, gaze back and over. Then return to the center, hug opposite shoulders, lift your elbows, arch your spine, gaze up. Twist the other way, holding the right shoulder with your left hand. Lift your hips off your heels, gaze back and over. Release the hips into the heels. Interlace opposite shoulders and elbows. Contract, gaze down. Bring your chin to the chest. Inhale, swing your arms. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Stretch your spine. Bend the knees, forward cat, exhale, down dog. One more time, inhale, forward cat, exhale, downward facing dog, gaining length through your hamstrings, your Achilles. Come back into cat, bend your elbows, release your chaturanga, and come into sphinx. Shoulders over the elbows. Twist to your left. Even the shoulders out. Then twist to your right, opening through the mid-back, pressing the tops of your feet. Holding your ears, lift your head, neck, and chest, and then release down. Inhale one more time. Holding the ears and blocking the sound, exhale, release down. Glide up into upward facing dog, curl the toes under, down dog. Lift your right leg up. As you bend your knee, step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Interlace opposite shoulders again and twist to the right while you're lunging. Bend the right elbow, stretch the deltoid. Come back with your elbows one on top of the other, your shoulders interlaced, and then twist again. One more time, shifting your weight forward, keeping your elbows one on top of the other. Lift the back knee off the floor. Engage through the back leg. Press the hands into the floor. Flex your front foot. And twist into a modified triangle. Release down and through the lunge. Come into a variation of warrior two. Your right knee is bent. As you exhale, interlace your fingers, bring them into the floor. As you inhale, bend your left elbow, stretch your right deltoid, keeping the bind and the mudra in the hands. Exhale down, touch the floor. Feel the electromagnetic waves coming from the earth. And inhale into peaceful warrior, coming into triangle pose as you hinge at your hips. Bring the hands into prayer. Then release your right hand to the inside of your right foot and raise your left arm up. Your shoulders are even. Soften the front ribs. Release back into the lunge. Flex the front foot. Draw your back leg closer. And yogic toe lock the front big toe with the pointer and the middle finger. Lift your torso. Bring your arms, bending at the elbows, pressing into your ears, into a flat back. Hug opposite elbows and shoulders and lift your left leg back. Warrior three, bend the knees, looking up, stacking one elbow on top of the other. Yogic toe lock both big toes with the pointer and the middle fingers and stretch your spine. Exhale, straighten the knees, release down, bend your elbows. Inhale, bend your knees. Step your left foot back and your right, down dog. Shift forward into plank, release the knees into the floor. Bend the elbows, lift the feet off the floor into a variation of worm. Release down and then up, upward facing dog. Contract to your left, straightening your left leg and keeping your right knee bent. Then come back to the center, open the front of the body, and then contract to your right, keeping your left knee bent, straightening your right leg. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, step the foot through the hands, low lunge. Lower the right knee, reach the arms through the sides, and interlace opposite shoulders, stacking one elbow on top of the other. Stretch your right deltoid, bend your left elbow, then shift forward, low lunge. And then again, pulling the elbow, stretching the deltoid, twisting back. Straighten the right knee, lift it off the floor, gaze down. Press the hands into the floor. Slowly flex your front foot and raise your left arm into twisted triangle. As you press your right heel into the floor, come into modified warrior two, interlacing your fingers, pointing them into the floor as you bend the left knee. Inhale, bend the right elbow, pull the left deltoid, straighten both knees. Exhale, flat back, release down, bend your left knee. Inhale, straighten both knees, bend the right elbow, stretch the left deltoid. Hands into prayer as you move into triangle pose, hinging at the hip crease. Hold here for a moment, then release your left hand into the floor, shoulder over the wrist. Raise your right arm up. Feel the connection from sky to earth. Then frame your foot with both hands. Flex the left foot gently. Bend the right knee and transfer the weight so that your right knee is bent and your left foot is flexed. Yogic toe lock the left foot with the pointer and the middle fingers. Stretch. And then lift up, bend both knees, contract, press your hands into your ears. Inhale, shift forward into a flat back. Interlace opposite elbows and shoulders and lift your right leg up, flex the foot. Warrior 3 just for a moment. Bring the right leg to meet the left. Bend your knees, chair pose. With the elbows stacking, one on top of the other, release down, then walk your feet into downward facing dog. Forward plank, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your right knee, come into a pigeon. And curl the back foot. Thread your left arm through your right, opening the shoulder here. And then reach your right arm up and go for a quad stretch, binding into the top of the foot and pressing the left hand into your right shoulder. Gently come out of it, bending the left knee and bringing both sit bones into the floor to come into seated hero pose. Reach the right arm up and over into a lateral stretch and bend, and then press the left hand into the floor. Reach the hips up, right hand into the left shoulder. Transition gently into a forward bending twist. Flexing the left foot, reaching the right arm up and over, and pressing the left hand into the right thigh. Breathe here. Inhale, come back up to sitting. Take a twist, pressing your right hand into the sacrum. Fold the left knee in, press the hands into the heart, stretch your spine, and push your elbow into your left shin. Yogic toe lock, the left big toe with the pointer and the middle finger. And twisting here, contracting with your lower abdominals. Bring your head down, then extend, expand, open. Shoulders are even. Exhale, contract. Inhale, transitioning here. Your right foot is pressing against the mat. Release your left leg long. And take a twist, keeping the yogic toe lock and pressing your right hand into your right knee. Contract here, drop your head down. Interlace opposite elbows and extend the right leg with your gaze up. Exhale, bend the right knee. Press the foot into the floor again, and as you inhale, lift your pelvis, drop your head and neck back and down. Bend your left knee. Transition by bringing the knees in front of you and swinging your arms over the head into a flat back. press the hands into the floor, walk the feet into downward facing dog. Forward plank, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Curl the toes under, separate your legs wide, starfish, twist to the right. And twist to the left. Interlace opposite elbows, bring the big toes to touch. And release. Inhale, upward facing dog. Gaze over your right shoulder and back. Center, left shoulder and back. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Bend your left knee and come into pigeon. Release the right thigh into the floor, press your left hand, and then thread your right arm from underneath, releasing your right shoulder into the floor. Once you're stable, raise your left arm up. Bend your right knee and reach for the top of the right foot with the left hand as you press your right hand into the left shoulder. Gaze up. Coming out of pigeon, folding the right knee back into seated hero pose. Reach the left arm over into a side bend. Ground through both sit bones. Shift forward. Release the right knee by stretching it. And come into a forward bending twist. Reaching your left arm over to your right foot, pressing your left hand into your right thigh. Twist and surrender. Come back up. Press your left hand into the sacrum and twist. Flex your front foot. And fold the right knee back in. Hands into prayer. Press the right elbow into the right knee. Yogic toe lock, the right big toe with the pointer and the middle fingers. Extend the leg. And then contracting, draw your hips back. And then inhale, rotate the hip externally. Exhale, contract. Inhale, transitioning by pressing the left foot into the floor. Release the right heel back and take a twist here, a modified archer. Bending your left elbow and pressing your left hand into your left knee. Bring your hands behind your pelvis. Lift up. Your left knee is bent. Drop your head. Bring both knees together. Release the pelvis down into the floor. And form a diamond shape with your legs, bringing your soles together and crossing opposite elbows. Release your head into your soles as you cross the meridians and you let the flow of life force move through you. Bring the knees together, stretch your legs. Keep the shoulder hug and fold over the legs. Keep the feet flexed. Inhale, straighten your spine, reach your arms over the head. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart. Pressing the hands into prayer, fold over the legs one more time. Then close the earlobes, block the sound, and fold fully over your legs. Gently round up. Bend your knees and come into a comfortable seated position. Taking Jnana Mudra, Mudra of knowledge and consciousness, take tiger breath, gazing up in the eyebrows, sticking your tongue out. Tube your tongue. Bring your tongue on the roof of the mouth as you bring the chin to your chest. Hold your breath here. As you lift your chin up, exhale with an S sound, like a snake. Empty all the way. Closing your anus at the end. Inhale, stick your tongue, gaze into your third eye. Inhale, tube the tongue, bring it on the roof of the mouth, chin to the chest. Closing Jalandhara Bandha, the lock in your throat. Exhale with an S sound, prolonged S sound, allowing the air to move through the opening of the teeth. One more time, gaze up, tiger breath. Inhale, roll your tongue, make a little tube. Hold your breath, retain, chin to the chest. As you retain the breath, block the sound with your middle fingers. And exhale with an S sound. Your thumb and index fingers still touch in Jnana Mudra, consciousness seal. Now press your middle and your ring fingers into your eyes, your pinky into your cheeks, and your thumb into your ears. Inhale, block the light and the sound. Exhale, open your mouth wide. Amplify through the breath. Inhale, press all the centers together. Exhale, open your mouth wide. Inhale. And exhale. Gently sense your aura now after the practice, moving through the skull, separating the skull in two even halves. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest, gaze down. Inhale, look up. Keep on pressing the points on your head. Exhale, down. Contract slightly through the lower abdomen. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Keep on pressing the points on your head. Inhale, look up. Gently caress your head, the back of your neck. The front of the body, and bring the left hand over the right. Stand tall. Draw your focus into your sternum. Feel the radiance emanating from your heart and throat. Imagine a blue ray streaming through the throat downwards, and a green ray extending from your heart upwards. See where the two rays intersect. Travel into this space of love and self-healing as you open up to the sustenance of nature and the natural gift of your body to regulate itself.